So they asked me about this knife here, and this knife here, my wife gave it to me before I went to Vietnam, so I'd have a knife. The very first patrol I went on as a point man, I carried it so proudly on my web gear. Had the knife, a .45 pistol on my left hip, and everything that you could think of carrying. At the end of the day, after my first patrol, I shed everything that I could shed because I realized that every extra pound I carried was a pound that I had to carry sometimes for thousands of meters. And so, so I carried it one day, but it's a beautiful knife, and I'm going to give it to them to post so that they can say that these are some of the things they almost carried. They almost carried. So the fine little humor to the story was, but after I was there, I was the point man, and the base load of ammunition was 10 magazines of M14. After my first firefight, I ran very low on ammunition. Actually, I ran out, and I used an AK-47 for the rest of the day. And a CIA guy came up to me a little later after the battle and said, "You really can't say that you used another weapon because you're not supposed to run low on ammunition." But anyway, I carried 20 magazines after that. And I carried 18 regular magazines and 2 magazines of all tracers for night fighting. And so the story of the knife is, but I did carry those 10 extra magazines, even though it was extra weight, because that meant survival, because you can't point your finger and go bang bang when you're out of ammunition. So, but anyway, that's the story of the knife here, and they're packing up here, so I'm going to give them the knife so they can post it with it.
Thank you, Roddy.
Thank you. You're welcome.